Hello, hello. My name is Sam Gibson. This is my walkthrough for the CLI Data Gem project for the Flatiron School's online full stack web development program. This project required me to scrape data from a website and then build a command line interface using object-oriented Ruby to make that data accessible to a user. I chose to scrape the Chicago Park District's website for information on upcoming movies playing in the parks. And let's get to the walkthrough. Alright, so to use this gem, you're going to want to open up your terminal and install it by running gem install upcoming movies in the park with underscores between each of those words. So upcoming movies in the park. Alrighty, and then once you've installed the gem, you're just going to run the same name. And the CLI should start up. There we go. Alright, so now that we're in upcoming movies in the park, we can dig around and explore movies in the park in different ways. So by name, we'll get a list of movies by their name. By date, we'll get a list of dates on which movies are playing. And by park, we'll get a list of parks. So let's run through our different choices and see what we can learn about movies that are going to be playing in Chicago's parks soon. So we're going to start with by name. You can see that gives us a list of movies by their name. And our next level here would be to select one of these movies to learn more about. So let's say we want to learn more about when The Color Purple is playing. So we'll enter number 5, because that's the number on the list. We'll get details about that showing. Once we've gotten information about, say, The Color Purple, we can also access these details about any of the other movies on that list by typing their corresponding number in now. So let's say we wanted to learn, let's say that showing of The Color Purple doesn't really work for our schedule, and we instead want to see when Wonder Woman is going to be playing. Looks like we have a couple of options of showing on that. So we can say, let's put in 13 and see about that. All right, so that's when that showing of Wonder Woman is happening and which park it's happening in. Alrighty, let's go back and go back to the main menu and look through movies a different way. So we're back on our main menu. And let's look at movies by date. So when we say by date, we get a list of upcoming dates on which movies are playing in the parks. Let's say we wanted to go to a movie on the 14th. So we're going to enter a 4 to get a list of movies that are playing on the 14th. So it looks like The Color Purple and Ghostbusters are playing on the 14th. Let's get some information about the Ghostbusters showing. So we'll enter a 2, and then we get those details. Lovely, lovely. All right, and I think the only way we haven't explored movies or shown how we could explore the movies is the by park option from the main menu. So let's use the return command here to go back to our list of dates. And then the back command to go from a list of dates to our main menu. Let's type in by park and look around to see which parks have movies playing in them. So here's our list of parks. Let's pick one. Let's say Lincoln Park. What movie is playing in Lincoln Park soon? Rear Window. All right, let's find out when Rear Window is showing. So Rear Window is playing on the 11th from 8:30 to 10:22. Very specific, guys. In Lincoln Park. That's about it. Go return and back. We have these 3 different starting points about how we can explore movies in the park and go through different layers of menu to eventually get down to the detailed information about a given showing, whether that's by name and then we directly get information about the showing, or whether it's by date and then we see which movies are playing on that date, and then select from one of those to get the details about it, or that same kind of structure if we went by the park instead of by the date. That's what it does. And we're going to type in exit to get out of our program, and then we're all out. We can move on with our day knowing when we could go see a movie in the park. Hope y'all have enjoyed this.